Hey, hi guys. I hope you are doing good and keeping safe. My name is Atish and I'm back with another video with Shubham Mishra. In today's video, we'll be talking about a very high subject called NFT. So Shubham will be explaining us some basics of NFT and why it's so hype on the internet today. So hey Shubham, hi, thanks for joining today, buddy.
Hi, Atisha. Yeah, thanks for introducing about this major topic. And I think now we can start with this, right?
Absolutely, we can start. So bro,
Okay.
NFT is
Yeah.
so much hype on the internet. We see, influencers like Jock Dorsey, who is the CEO of Twitter, talking about it, and many big inventors and entrepreneurs and CEOs talking about NFT. So, for our viewers and listeners, can you explain in a nutshell what is NFT all about?
Yeah, sure. So actually, I tell you one story, like why I also did some kind of research on NFT, because I was talking to one of the person and he's CEO in one of the company. And while talking to him, he told me like, Shubham, NFT is going to revolutionize the market. And at that time, I didn't heard what exactly is all about the NFT. And then I did research a bit. Then I found, oh my God, this is really a big hype in the market, right? So everywhere, like whenever I'm just using the YouTube, so in the YouTube ad also, you just got to watch like it's time for NFT. Okay, there are a lot of time when I used to, you know, reading newspaper. At that time also, I found like Jack Dorsey, Twitter has sold for $2.5 million, and I was amazed like what exactly is going on. So I did some research, and in this video, whatever the knowledge I got, like I did a bit research, and so that I can explain to all of the audience what is all about the NFT, and you get a proper, a basic understanding about the NFT, right? So first of all, let's talk about the definition. What is NFT? In full form, we say non-fungible token. Okay. And if I talk about the definition, so NFT is a proof of digital signature. It protects your asset from any kind of forgery and gives you a kind of protection for all of your product, to give a complete copyright for your product. In simple terms, you can say it gives you a copyright to all of your products. Okay. So that is what all about the NFT, a complete ownership of your digital asset. That's what the NFT comes into the picture. Now, in simple terms, if I talk about the simple terms, because it is a way of definition. Okay. Now let's make it in more layman terms, how we can say what is NFT. Okay. So when I say in terms of example, so there's two things. Okay. So what is fungible token and non-fungible token? Okay. So we say it's non-fungible token. Okay. So let's understand what is non-fungible. Non-fungible means the things which are not replaceable, those things which are irreplaceable. So that's what we call the non-fungible. Fungible are the things which are replaceable. From I'm talking about in terms of dictionary. Okay. So that's what the meaning of both of them. So you can imagine, okay, like the things which are not replaceable, those we are called the non-fungible. And now the token comes into the picture. Non-fungible, we got an understanding. Now token comes into the picture. Token is all about when we connect the whole thing with the blockchain. Okay. So then it comes non-fungible token, the things which is not replaceable and which exist on the blockchain on a distributed platform ledger where all your transaction is recorded, right? So this is what the NFT means. Now, now I just want to be, give one example. Okay. So suppose Atisha, you're having iPhone 10. Okay. And I'm also carrying iPhone 10. Okay. So there is no any difference between your phones and my phones. Okay. I can share that phone with you. I can share that phone with you, and you can also share that phone with me. Okay. And if I sell that phone to my friend, so I'll sell it in 40 or 50,000, whatever the market value is. Okay. Right. So now how it's going to be difference between my phone and your phone? Okay. Because these are the things which is replaceable. Okay. Now, if I do some kind of gold plating on my phone, on my iPhone 10 phone, if I do some kind of gold plating and I do some kind of signature of some celebrity, let's take an example like MS Dhoni. Okay. I did some kind of, golden plating over my phone and have some signature of MS Dhoni. Now my phone is unique rather than yours and the complete world. My phone is completely different. and my phone value is now totally different. Okay, now I'm not going to sell this phone on the same price that is in the market, not $40,000. Now it's me who's the owner of this product, and I can sell this phone at 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh, whatever. That's what I decide, and that's how the bid market price. This is what we call the unique product, and that's what the ownership I'm carrying, and that's how the things works. Okay, so this is one example. Now let's take another example of in terms of notes. Okay, so if we have 100 rupees notes I'm carrying and 100 rupees notes you carry, both are same, they can be replaceable. Either you give me 40 rupees of 50 52 notes, so that can be replaceable. Okay, but if that note have some kind of signature, right, that note has some signature, so that values is totally different. That makes that note a unique. So that's what we are talking about here. So this is what the same concept comes up, because like what earlier the things happen. Suppose if I just want to sell any of my product, okay, so there are a lot of people who do copyright of those products, okay, online. So it's very hard for us to sell any kind of product on the online, right? Now what exactly the NFT is bringing you, a complete safe platform which gives you a complete certificate of ownership that you are the person who's holding this product, and this way you can easily sell your product, and for the user as well, because earlier people don't know who's the owner of that product on the digital art. Okay,
Right.
so now you can also comes, and without even thinking a single thing, you can easily purchase that product because you know who's the owner of this product, right? So this is what the concept of NFT. Now when we talk about the languages, okay, so it directly exists on Ethereum blockchain. Okay, and we all know like blockchain is one of the safest platform, okay, which have a distributed decentralized ledger, and all the records are with everyone. Like whatever the transaction is going on, everyone can access those transactions. So this is one of the concept. And now if I talk about the programming language, so eCash and script are the programming languages on which these are based on. Okay, now they are the why the popularity hype is going on, and I'll give you some examples like how these things are going on in the market popularity. Okay, and apart from that, I tell you like the concept as well, like how it's going to be work. Suppose now we have discussed what is all about the NFT. Okay, now you get a basic understanding. Okay, do you have any question till now, Atish?
No, but we
Or
have
it is
so
very clear?
simply explained NFT. Just one follow-up question. How is NFT related to blockchain, and how is NFT based on blockchain? If you can also clarify the same for our listeners and viewers.
Yeah, so I mean, this is what the blockchain is the technology. Okay, so when NFT things comes up, so the one of the best thing they can introduce that on blockchain technology. Okay, because the reason NFT, the blockchain is one of the safest, and no one can, there's no any chance of forgery, because banking domain, every domain is just trusting blockchain. Why? Just because this is the safest platform. It's a distributed ledger platform where everyone has all data records. Anyone can access, and no one can manipulate that data. So that's why we have put it NFT as well on the blockchain. That's the reason, Atish, so that anyone can easily trust and purchase that product and prove their ownership of that product. So that is the reason behind that. I hope that makes sense.
Absolutely, bro. That totally makes sense. And thanks for clarifying my question. Another follow-up question, bro. So you mentioned about NFT, you mentioned about blockchain. My question is, why NFT is so hyped these days? Or why NFT is so talked about on internet, online these days? What do you think is the reason?
Yeah, so the reason for that, there are a few reasons. Okay, so first thing is all about the concept. Okay, suppose if I'm the user, I've created some kind of any kind of unique art. Okay, so I can sell that art digitally there. Okay, and there are a lot of people who can bid on that art, and it can be sold at millions, and that is what exactly the things are going on, right? So that's why it is in the hype. And apart from that, I can earn the royalty as well. Suppose if I have some kind of art, okay, and you are the person who has purchased me in $20,000. Okay, now still I'm the person who gets the royalty if suppose if you next time if you what we say, अगर आप अगली बार भी किसी और को बेचेंगे, next time if you sell someone else, so then also I get a 10% royalty on the same thing. उसके बाद अगर वो बंदा किसी और को बेचता है, then also I get a 10% royalty. Okay, so this is one thing, like you are earning again and again of 10% of royalty, the many times is going to be, you know, sell to any other user. So that is one thing. Now about the hype. So why the hype is in the market? The first thing is all about, like we have seen the Jack Dorsey Twitter. Okay, so Jack Dorsey recently, you know, his Twitter sold for $2,950,835.47. So this is the exact amount, you know, Jack Dorsey Twitter has been sold. And what exactly the reason why it has been sold? It was the, you know, 2006 Twitter, which was just setting up my Twitter. Okay, and if you check on the internet, you will find it. And the person who has purchased that, it's Mr. Esteve. He's the you know, CEO of Bridge Oracle. So that is one of the, you know, market, you know, totally got hype. My God, a $2.5 million, you know, the Twitter has been sold of Jack Dorsey. So this is one thing. Now, second thing, one more popular news comes up. That's name, the artist name is Beeple. Okay, people name is Beeple. So his art that called Every Days, the first 5,000 days. Okay, so there's a kind of JPG format of that image, which contains a small of images of first 5,000 days. Okay, and that sold for $69 million. Can you imagine? $69 million, that simple JPG format. And before that, that artist hasn't, you know, sold $100, even $100 or $1,000 of their any kind of art. And now just because of this platform, he got $69 million. So this is, you know, this is what makes the, you know, a hype about the NFT. Now, one more example, and I'm guarantee you, if you guys going to check that neon cat GIF, okay, on the internet, you won't believe that neon cat GIF is sold for $600,000. $600,000 or just a GIF of neon cat. Okay, so this is what, you know, creates a hype in the market, like everyone with coming up some new unique thing and bringing up on the NFT. And there's a lot of celebrities. Okay, so I just got heard from the news from Amitabh Bachchan, Salman Khan. So Amitabh Bachchan is also about to launch his NFT related to his dialogues. Okay, so that can be purchased by anyone, and they can be the owner of that dialogue. Okay, so this is what exactly the things are going on in the market, and this is how the NFTs revolutionize. And I hope like a basic understanding you all get about this, like how the NFT works. And apart from that, if you also think like there is some kind of art, or if there is something which is unique about yourself, okay, so you can also comes up and upload your video on NFT and see who knows about your luck. Maybe that luck is all about you. That can be $100 million for you, because when a neon cat GIF, which can be sold for $600,000, so anything can happen. So it's all about the luck. So that's why the, you know, the hype in the market, because when there is a money, there's a hype. You know about that, Hatish. So that's why people, you know, a lot talking about that NFT, because people are earning a lot of million dollars from NFT. So that is what the hype, that is what the, you know, a basic concept, what is all about the NFT. And if you want to know more about the NFT, or if you want to, you know, if you also want to put your any kind of product on NFT, so you can just go and search. There are a lot of different websites where you get a, you know, chance to upload or to, you know, manage your videos. So that's the basic thing. Yeah.
That is really, really insightful, bro. You can tie up your identity with an NFT, and you can sell it off. That is really astounding and fascinating. Really, this is really amazing, bro. One last question before we wrap up this discussion. So, bro, what do you think will be the future applications of NFT, and also which industries you believe will be highly impacted by this new revolution of NFT?
Yeah. So first thing, you know, what's my understanding on that, the things are, you know, totally uncertain. Okay. So you cannot say anything about the future of NFT, because right now it is very hype in the market, but a lot of people are discussing that there will be no value of the product as well, which you have purchased, on NFT, because this is something the same way Bitcoin introduced in the market. Okay. So no one knows from where it comes, like how it comes, how it, hype in the market. So that is what the uncertainty, and also one of the main factor that we have to understand about the government rules and regulation as well, like which government, put what kind of restrictions on NFT on different parts of the country. So that is also, we need to see like how the government are approaching towards this NFT, what kind of rules and regulations they are putting on that, and how the people can purchase those products. So so we cannot say commit anything that this is going to be the future of the market. But yeah, as we know, like blockchain is something, if it is in the blockchain, so blockchain is something which is definitely going to be going to revolutionize the market. As we know, the former CEO of IBM, was the name, Ginny Regati, I guess. So she told like blockchain is in the same situation when it was internet in 90s time. Okay, so like there are a lot of people who didn't explore blockchain. So still blockchain is in in exploring situation. Like 8 to 9% only people of the world only explore totally what is all about the blockchain. It's still a lot to explore about blockchain, what exactly we can do on blockchain. Okay. And apart from that, if I talk about the benefit of the industry, so it's all about like banking sector is one of the industry which can be benefit from this, gaming sector. And apart from that, the one of the main advantage this NFT is going to give is all about the artist, right? The digital artist. Okay, so they can easily bid their any kind of paintings, their any kind of GIF, their any kind of JPG. Okay, so they are the one who's going to get a good advantage, because for them it's really difficult for them to get on to the auction. Now it's very simple for them to just to upload something very unique. Okay, and the people can easily buy and purchase that. And we are seeing like Beeple is one of the example. As I told you, like he's not having more than $1,000 or $500 of any product, but now you can see like he has sold his one single JPG for $69 million. So that is something which is creates excitement among each and everyone. So that is I think the future of the market, and rest who knows whose luck is going to be work. Maybe you have some unique something, Atisha, you can upload something, so maybe that can work for $1 million. So that is how the things work. Yeah.
That is truly fascinating, truly fascinating. And I surely believe all our viewers and listeners who are listening or viewing this podcast must have benefit from the discussion. So NFT is gonna stay, and NFT is gonna stay for good. So guys, if you are in your early 20s, or if you are still in college, it's good if you learn about technology, because trust me, there are gonna be multiple job opportunities which will be blowing up in the world of blockchain and NFT. So it's good if you get a hold in that technology earlier, so you can benefit from it. Again, thank you so much, Shubham, bro, for such an amazing conversation.
Yeah, I think I would suggest to every graduates to go and check all about the NFT, because this is something a trending thing. Okay, and who knows about anyone's luck. Okay, and if that is just hype in the market, so you can also take an advantage from that. Okay, so what I would advise to everyone, so go check how it is working, why it is in the hype in the market, upload something unique content of yourself as well, see how you can benefit from NFT, because these are the things I think which we need to do some kind of R&D and all. So that's what my takeaway from here. Yeah, to all those students or to all the professionals as well. So I hope maybe this is going to be a knowledgeable video for you all.
I hope, guys, you must have benefited from what Shubham has told us about NFT and blockchain. And trust me, this video was really, really interesting to me, because I learned a lot through this video about blockchain, NFT application, and the future of NFT. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching and listening to this podcast. And we will be back with another interesting podcast and interesting videos in the upcoming weeks. So stay tuned and keep listening to this podcast.
And don't forget, you are awesome. Thank you.
Absolutely, guys. Don't forget that. Thank you so much, everyone. See you next time. Take care, guys. Bye.